They iron them.
Iron paper.
My brother, nobody iron. Wait, I want iron these people. Then they. Now Manchester United are the verse.
Why they flog them?
Then they cut ticket. Then they cut people ticket. Just in case you were there, you don't know why they iron. See people. See there. Manchester United. They know Sabi play ball. They know Sabi play ball. Go they lose against Wolves.
Wolves, ordinary Wolves.
My brother, not be these people their own matter now and carry us come. All right, I want to greet you, our wonderful viewers. We did there. Yes, this now your amazing sports podcast where we call Sports Busstop. Now here we will dissect everything we concern sports. And they call me Edafe, Dmouthpiece, and I also did here with the man we they call Caleb, aka the King of Sports. I want to appreciate our wonderful sponsors, Ico Gas and our restaurant. We don't support us since the pilot edition of this amazing podcast where we call Sports Busstop. You know, so the previous time we did do an introduction on sports. Waiting be sports, the beautiful game of sports. But today we come with a different dimension because today we want to talk about some positions. Now, when you see people just they run inside field, you know, say so many persons we just they watch football. They could just they ask question why people they run for inside field. Now, myself and the King of Sports, we did here to analyze and to tell you, our viewers, we did the different positions for inside the field of play will be sport. And then we will still tell you about the beautiful league, or rather tournament, where they call the UEFA Champions League, and we will still educate about the duration of the game, and we will still bring the previous results. We just share inside the weekend, and we will still educate you the meaning of a brace, the meaning of a hat trick, the meaning of a super hat trick, and so on and so forth. So my wonderful brother, the Madrid stars, the Real Madrid fan, I never blow whistle for you today. You know why they blow whistle for you? Because you don't get maths now. Not because you win. You need to respect 90 plus 3 minutes.
Respect me.
Federico Valverde.
Yes, that's why they do their work.
Welcome, my brother.
We bring them to do their job.
Alfred,
so they do their job. Clear, my brother. So
today we want to talk about the positions of each player for inside football. Now we get an image here. Now the both of us now we will explain it. I hold this other side. Now this now a 4-3-3 formation. Let me carry and come close so that we see them. Now if you see this board way there here, now you get one particular man where they always there for post. Some persons they ask say why that one they always they run they come out. We know so Onana. Onana they leave this place they run they reach here. That's why they always they swap.
To strike herself.
Now so if you don't know, now this position will be number one. Now the goalkeeper in work now to they use hand, Abi,
yes,
to they catch the ball.
Use hand or leg.
Exactly. But now mainly hand.
Now get the authority to use hand for field.
For field. You on a what you talk. Now only I get the authority where if you use hand catch ball. And this place now then they call them 18-yard box. If you use hand outside this place and I foul ball.
It's a foul, yes.
Now this place, explain to them this number 2.
Okay, this number 2 now right back. That if we in a field, just like you see it now, you're right back. So this number 2 is a right back. It's in the right back position. You understand?
And make you no still forget it. All these persons wait there, number 2, number 6, number 5, and number 3. Then they call them defenders. Yes. But this one I seen tell you, this one they call them a right back. Why these 2 persons wait there? These 6 and 5, then they call them central defenders. Yes. It just be like say, now them directly they back the goalkeeper. Since this one are right back, automatically
this one are left back.
This one are left back.
The number 3 is the left back.
Now it gets person where they always they aggressive for field. Then they call them defensive midfielder. Some of them know they too they aggressive. You know the likes of Sergio Busquets of Barcelona. Yes, but
they don't too they aggressive.
They know they aggressive. Now
if
these
you
days,
look at the like of Thomas Partey for Arsenal,
Thomas Partey.
You look at Tchouaméni for Real Madrid.
You know, say as they call these people now, I can't remember see them. You know,
my name is Swati. We see Shaggy.
Right. Now, so this particular one will be number 4. Then they call this one a defensive midfielder. That is to say, it is support these 2 central midfielders. That's now why then they call him a defensive midfielder. Now, this place now the middle of the football field.
Yeah.
Every football field, as we know, when you watch am for TV, you go see this round line. That place now be the middle. Now there when they pass ball. We get a central midfielder, this same place. Now, this same place, the two persons where they operate this place are the central midfielder and the attacking midfielder. Now, you know, say you talked the last time, say your position, you they play that position where Cristiano Ronaldo they play.
Yeah, they play 11.
Oh yeah, go let me explain to them where be that place.
11 is a left wing.
Yes.
Unlike number 3.
Number 3, yes.
The left back. So number 11 is the left wing, where Ronaldo normally plays.
Must you always tag Ronaldo when you talk this left? I go tell this paper.
I must have to mention Ronaldo.
All right.
So he's the left wing.
Yes,
then
winger.
This one is the right wing.
Right wing
Where this guy
Lami Yama. No, they call Rodrigo.
Lami Yama
must always score Real Madrid players.
Then we have the 8, which is the attacking midfielder.
No call Madrid player.
Attacking midfielder. Yes, now why I no go for Abi who you want mark.
All right, this one now, they call this one number 9. You feel either call him a striker or an attacker. Now, the job of this number 9 now just to finish. Now, in work now, as anybody here give him ball, just the score. Like you don't get work. Just the score. Victor Osimhen, Erling Haaland.
Yes.
Who again? Kylian Mbappe. No, sometimes Kylian Mbappe play from here.
Ronaldo Anasa is playing 9.
Yes, but we get the phenomenon. Like the best attacking or the best striker of all time, and Ronaldo de Lima of Brazil. Yes, nobody don't actually beat the record. So far, so good. So now this position, we they call them a 4-4-3 positions. We get other positions for football also. Now, it varies. Some coaches, then they use 5-4-1. Now, some coaches will like a defensive play. We know say some coaches like Jose Mourinho, the Portuguese coach, he they play more of a defensive game. Yes. Unlike coaches like Carlo Ancelotti, Pep Guardiola, Hansi Flick, they play more of an attacking football. So most of the times, where those ones they play attacking football, now this formation rather than they use the 4-4-3.
4-3-3 or 4-4-2.
Exactly, 4-4-2. Now,
you have 4-2-3-1.
Exactly. Now, if now 4-4-2, now this attacking force now, it not go be 3 man we go there here.
Yeah.
It go be 2 here. Then it go be more of the midfield. So this kind of formation, now the major one where we know for football.
Yes.
4-4-3 formation. 4-3-3. Whereby a winger they come from this place, a winger they come from this place, and the midfielders they go to do dirty work too. When we mean dirty work for football now, when did they knock the ball, just like Arsenal take play against Madrid, but
must you mention that one?
We not too dwell about that one. So now are they very sure say tomorrow if you watch football, you know go come they ask say why this person where they wear something for hand? That thing they wear for hand a glove.
Yeah.
Now that glove it enable them to fit make your fingers for no break because you see these people that way they then get anger issues for leg.
Most especially Valverde.
Valverde. Federico Valverde. Most of them they get anger issues.
This generation, I don't see person they tear shot like that guy now.
No, not him.
Because that guy, if that guy tear shot, keep another see him.
If to say me, I go Europe. My brother leave him. Now me know why the Europe no work. All right. This now the normal position formation of the game of football 4-4-3. So now I would like me to tell them about the beautiful game, the UEFA Champions League. Now when you hear the sound, now every footballer go relate to that sound.
Definitely.
The beautiful game of UEFA Champions League, way for each leagues, like for England presently, now 5 teams. I think now only England now get 5 teams.
That is not only England, because there was a time that Madrid also had 5 teams in UEFA Champions League.
No, when I mean 5 teams, 5 of the teams qualify for 9 go fit qualify to play the UEFA Champions League. Unlike some other leagues, like for the Spanish league, I think 4 will fit qualify. Then maybe 2 for Europa.
It should be this maybe the next Champions League because the previous one was 4.
Was 4, yes.
So, but if you automatically wins the the Europa League.
The Europa League. Yeah, they don't automatically. They don't automatic shirt for you now.
That is, if you're not in the top 4. Like there was a season that Chelsea were not in the top 4.
Exactly, and they won.
So they won Champions League. They didn't qualify top 4.
When they beat Bayern Munich,
yes, they can't win Champions League. So when they win that Champions League, they will
next season automatic.
Then also, I think there was a time that Man U also had that.
When they win Europa, I think now when
they win Europa, so they didn't qualify. They were not in the top 4, but when they won the Europa, they automatically qualify to Champions League. So
now the beautiful game of UEFA Champions League, I sure know say we get favorite players. Unlike now, where they see young stars of Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Rodrigo, Kylian Mbappe.
Junior.
Exactly. 5 years ago, we get the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Xavi Iniesta, Xavi Hernandez. You go feel actually talk, say, the game of Champions League now, it is very interesting compared to then Cristiano Ronaldo. I know say the next day will come out for your mouth now. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously, he's the king of Champions League, no doubt, because of the goals and the assists.
Definitely.
So comparing then for the UEFA Champions League and now, which one will you actually enjoy as a football lover?
Okay. The one I would say that I really enjoy as a football lover, I think, is during Cristiano Ronaldo, their Messi time, Neymar Jr. During their time. To be honest, the competition during that time was
strong.
Was very, very, very strong compared to what we are watching presently. You understand? Because if you look at that time, Ronaldo is competing with Messi. Messi is competing with Ronaldo. Neymar Jr. is also there. Suarez was there. Benzema was there. A lot of them in the likes of Ribery, Lewandowski also joined them. You understand?
Robben and all of them.
And Ruben. So you understand? So the competition then was really strong, was more interesting than now. Because if you look at the players now, if you look at these our generational players now, they don't
we have more of youngsters. We get more younger players now,
But the problem is, I don't think they will last the way Ronaldo, Messi, and all those ones.
Why?
Because if you look at the reason
because of pride or the
I don't know. I will not say pride, but I will say that I don't think they work hard the way those ones did. Because if you look at Haaland now, Haaland is not the Haaland we know before.
Yes,
do you understand? So if you look at it, Haaland was, when he came to Man City, he was one of the best.
He won the
best. He had the highest goal scorer. You understand? But this season is something else. So if you look at the players now, they are up and downs. They are not stable. They are not consistent.
For me, I actually feel, when a team is doing poorly and you are the only person pushing the team, it can affect you too, your performance.
Yes, it can affect you, but your impact will show.
You cannot always be the person to deliver the team. I understand that then Ronaldo did it, Messi did it, and a whole lot of players. But for how long? When we have 11 players in the pitch, in the Champions League or in a normal game, now when they are playing this game and 10 other players are lagging behind, it will affect you.
Okay, but do you know that for over 10 years, or about 10 years, Ronaldo and Messi were consistent?
12 years, not even 10. 12 years, they were dominating for 12 years. Yes.
So, look, also you can imagine that if Ronaldo and Messi were consistent, this one go win Ballon d'Or, this one go win, this one go win Ballon, this one go win, and this one go win Ballon. Okay, now, can you say the same thing to this generation? No. Do you think the players now, like Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, you have Haaland them, and
Victor Osimhen, not writing Victor Osimhen out here.
Do you think they will be consistent the way Ronaldo and Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi were?
I feel talking about consistency. Now, you said something about working hard. Now, there are so many players who actually work harder than Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi. But there's something I know about football. In every team, there is a talisman. There's a major player there. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you must overwork yourself to get all these achievements. Now, I'll take you back to 2010 UEFA Champions League. When Wesley Sneijder, the Netherlands player, he performed his best that year, and Netherlands actually played in the World Cup. They took second position that year, but the FIFA Ballon d'Or was still given to Lionel Messi that same year. Now, it doesn't really mean that Messi worked harder than Wesley Sneijder that season. But sometimes, as we know, when they do this voting, it's usually captains, coaches that vote. You might work so hard, and this other person who merits it, nobody's voting for the person. So I think it's not really about the hard work. I think maybe hard work pays too, but I think if you still try your best, it will show.
Yes, definitely it will show if you try your best. But what I'm trying to say is not only about the hard work, it's about the consistency.
Consistency.
You understand?
You won't blame these players for the injuries they are having.
There was injury then as of then. They are Ronaldo, Messi.
Yeah.
They have injury then.
Doesn't mean when a player is so good, even when he goes to injury, he doesn't stay so long.
Now, there's one thing I want you to understand with these generational players.
Yeah.
I notice there are a little bit pride in them. When you feel like you are the talisman in the squad and you... So that pride alone will just bring you down.
If you sometimes, these players have been paid millions. Millions of pounds, millions of euros, millions of dollars, and sometimes they are just 20. Now imagine a 20-year-old earning in naira almost 17 million naira on a weekly basis. Some of them that normally have this pride in them, it will show. My brother, I give you 20 million naira on Friday. Then I give you match bonus. Next week I give you 20 million naira. If you record this podcast like this now, so you feel carry good. You understand?
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I feel the lackadaisical attitude of these players. There are no disciplined coaches now. I think apart from Carlo Ancelotti, presently, I don't think there's a coach that is so disciplined. In Europe, except you talk about Pep Guardiola.
Yes, definitely. Guardiola is
when you're talking about that era, we have Henkes, the former Bayern Munich manager. Yes. We had Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, definitely.
If you mess up, Mourinho will send you out.
Definitely.
We had Zinedine Zidane was not then a coach.
Zidane was not then a coach.
We had Arsene Wenger.
Yes.
So you sure will not misbehave when you have coaches like this.
Yeah, sure.
So I feel, though, yes, I enjoy UEFA Champions League then more than now because my favorite player was there and the competition was all about, yes, Messi, Ronaldo, because if Messi scores 2 goals today, Cristiano Ronaldo obviously tomorrow will score 3 goals. If Cristiano Ronaldo scores 3 goals, Messi scores 4 goals. So it's just like the both of them.
But I feel like there is something that makes all these players to be reluctant or maybe to feel somehow. You understand? To feel reluctant in their in their gameplay. So this Ballon d'Or thing, right? You categorically see that this player
merits it. I know where you're coming
right? But at the end of the day, they will give it to another person. Why? They will not they will not start bringing some rules and regulations, some things that will just, disqualify you based on saying we have a favorite person. So all this thing always make a player feel like, all this effort where I don't do, all this struggle where I don't do, what's the essence? I beg, let me just be collecting my money and be doing like the way others are doing and all
right, for our wonderful viewers.
So the competition now definitely will not be really that strong like before. All
right, for our wonderful viewers who are there, when you talk about Ballon d'Or, it means the best player in the world. That's an award that's been given to the best player in the world for a particular season. Yes, it's usually the end of the year. So I know that where he's talking about is his player Vinicius Junior, the Brazilian, when allegedly they said he was ripped off the Ballon d'Or because it was given to the Manchester City defensive midfielder Rodri, and also who is from Spain. Well, moving ahead. So when we actually start, I dey vex because Manchester United they lose. They don't cut my ticket, but I know say so many people they watch, they don't cut their own ticket. So I would really like us to just read the result of the previous games.
Okay.
And from the English Premier League, we have results from the English Premier League. Manchester United lost 1-0 to Wolves. And we also had the game between Everton and Manchester City. Everton at home, they lost 2 goals against Manchester City. Yeah, that was a game for on Saturday, while the game for on Sunday, 20th of April 2025. In the English Premier League, Fulham at home lost to Chelsea 2 goals to 1, while Arsenal defeated Ipswich at home, with Ipswich having a red card. Arsenal defeated them 4 goals to 0. I think Arsenal, they are still preparing themselves for Paris Saint-Germain UEFA Champions League.
Yes.
Yeah, they're still moving further. Liverpool traveling to Leicester City, defeated Leicester City with 1 goal to 0.
Okay, moving to Spain on the 19th of April. Barcelona were able to defeat Celta Vigo 4-3.
You reach Barcelona and say we are able to.
Yes, now because the match was like.
No, it was actually an interesting.
It was a narrow escape.
Yes, we were losing 3-2, 3-1 rather.
Yeah, you guys were losing 3-1. So then we have Atletico Madrid lost to Las Palmas. Las Palmas were able to defeat Atletico Madrid 1-0. Then move to on the 20th, Sevilla were able to and Deportivo Alaves.
Alaves,
they draw. It's a draw game. Then we have Real Sociedad and Villarreal draw game 2-2. Then we have Real Madrid and Athletic Club. That is Athletic Bilbao.
Atletico Bilbao.
Yeah, Real Madrid defeated them 1-0.
All right. Well, moving to French League One. Yeah, French League One. Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc de France. They defeated Le Havre with 2 goals to 1, while a goalless draw between Monaco and Strasbourg. And also at home, Marseille defeated Montpellier with 5 goals to 1. That was on Saturday, 19th April 2025. And also on Sunday, 20th April, Saint Etienne at home, they defeated Lyon with 2 goals to 1.
Okay, moving to Serie A. Bologna were able to defeat Inter Milan 1-0. This game really shocked me.
Watch the game.
I don't understand.
Inter Milan, where they prepare for the Champions League.
Though I feel like, because they are preparing for Champions League, Barcelona is not the smart team.
We are hard not to crack.
So definitely, I expect them to lose. Then AC Milan were able to. AC Milan lost to Atalanta 1-0. This match, I don't understand. AC Milan this season.
It was very interesting. Atlanta, they actually do well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Then we have Napoli defeated Monza 1-0.
Yeah.
Then we have
that goal came from Scott McTominay, the former Manchester United player.
Then AS Roma, they were able to win Hellas Verona 1-0.
That was a fantastic game. I couldn't just watch that game though.
But Roma self are not even doing well. So
no, this season they are doing poorly.
This season they are not doing well.
For German Bundesliga, and at Bayern Munich, they just need 1 game to get the German Bundesliga, and that would be Hurricanes' first trophy if they win their next game. So they traveled all the way to Heidenheim to defeat Heidenheim. Bayern Munich defeated them 4 goals to 0. That was on Saturday, the 19th of April. While on Sunday in a German Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund defeated Borussia Mönchengladbach with 3 goals to 2, while a 1-1 draw between Sao Paulo and Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen, they have not been doing so well.
No, Bayer Leverkusen
this season, unlike last season.
Yes, definitely. They drop points seriously.
Their game has been really, really bad. So now we want to talk about a brace. When commentators say Cristiano Ronaldo just had a brace, so many people who don't know about football, they don't know what him a brace mean. So our viewers out there, make we educate you where they listen. A brace in football means 2 goals. Now, when you score a goal, that's not actually a goal. 1 goal, now a goal. Then if you score a brace, it actually means 2 goals. Then a hat-trick. That one not really they common.
Okay, hat-trick not really common, but hat-trick is when you score 3 goals in a single match. That is when you have a match and you're able to score 3 goals that is a hat-trick. They call it hat-trick. That is 3 goals in a single match, which we know great players does that.
Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
And even Rafinha recently by Real Madrid, their match with Real Madrid, he scored 3 goals. That is hat-trick. And so that is what hat-trick mean.
And in a game of football, it's usually 90 minutes. 90 minutes, that is 1 hour, 30 minutes of a game. And the first half is usually 15 minutes break. After 45 minutes, they go for a 15 minutes break. Yeah. Then after that, they come back. Now, whereby it's a competitive game, after the 90 minutes, the score sheet is equal. They usually go for extra time, which is 15 minutes.
30 minutes. It's
30 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah. Yes. So I think for this particular episode, we have been able to educate everyone there, our viewers, on the positions of football, on what the beautiful game UEFA Champions League is, and also we've talked about the previous result and also the meaning of brace and hat-trick. I think maybe we should just quickly run through today's game. Yeah. Today being Tuesday, 22nd, we have a game in the English Premier League, which is the EPL. Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium will be taking on Aston Villa. That game will be by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. And will also have a game in Spanish La Liga.
Yes, we have game in Spanish La Liga, which we have Valencia attacking Espanyol by
6 p.m. Yeah, 6 Nigerian time.
Then we have Barcelona Mallorca. This game, I pray me Barcelona lose. I pray me Barcelona lose. May they just draw. So the match will be taken by 9:30. 9:30
Nigerian time. Also, Nigeria time. In French League 1, Paris Saint-Germain, they'll be traveling to Nantes, and that game will be by 7:45 p.m. today, 22nd of April, Nigerian time. Then let's just quickly run through tomorrow games. On the English Premier League tomorrow, Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium, they will be hosting Crystal Palace. That game will be by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Tomorrow, Wednesday, 23rd April, while for Spanish La Liga,
we have a Athletic Club will be taking Las Palmas by 6 tomorrow. Then we have Celta Vigo will be taking Villarreal by 6 tomorrow. Then we have Deportivo Alaves. They'll be taking Real Sociedad by 8:30 tomorrow. Then we have Getafe will be taking Real Madrid 8:30. That one a short game for Madrid.
And also for the beautiful game, Italia Serie A, the old ladies Juventus, they will be traveling to Parma. That game will be by 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Remember, tomorrow, 23rd of April, while Cagliari, they will be hosting Fiorentina by 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Then Genoa will host Lazio also by 5:30 p.m. And Torino will host Udinese. That game also will be by 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. I want to appreciate you, our wonderful viewers out there, for staying with us, and also not forgetting our wonderful sponsors, Ico Gas and Owawa Restaurant, and also thanking my co-host, the king of football, Caleb, aka Madrid Stars. I want to thank you, and also appreciate myself, Edafe, Dmouthpiece, on this interesting episode. We'll be doing this some other time, but for now, we want to say thank you and bye for now.
Yeah.